Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Jason over here at Signature Esports, and I'm very happy to be back with you again here on this fine Tuesday evening, right here with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. They have a recruitment race going on right now where team owners are looking at the field, trying to figure out who's going to be on their team, and they're going to make those last choices tonight. We have Texas Motor Speedway right here, and that is where we're going to be at this evening, as qualifying is just now finishing. We're going to go over the grid here in just a moment, and then right after this we're going to have Talladega Super Speedway, where yours truly is going to be in there. We are going to try and race with these guys. I don't get the opportunity to do it very much, but want to make sure that we give a big shout out there to, of course, Brandon Fronopole with the signature the No Limit Racing Series, of course, with the Pro Series being on Mondays. They've got the duels at Daytona next Monday, and then the Daytona Series with No Limit Racing gets underway. Let's go over our grid. We'll talk about everything else that we're doing here in just a little bit. Starting grid in the pole position is going to be the number 24 of Dalton Tucker. We're going to have Russell LePage in the number 82. He's going to be right outside there. This is your Signature Esports grid for No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Moving on in the second place is going to be the 23 of Garrett Pick in the number 44 right there. I'm sorry, Joshua Caudill in the 23 is going to start inside row 2, and then Garrett Pick's going to start on the outside in fourth position. Getting around to it inside row 3, Brian Dublé in the 00, J.D. Woodward in the 94. Row 4, right there, Trent Barnes in the 1. And Donald Wooten back there in 8th position in the 15. Stephen Avasius in the 281 is going to be there 9th on the inside. Row 5, Andrew Moore, the 66, right there in 10th. Mark Figueroa in the 88, and Scott Wise in the 31. That's going to be P11 and 12. Row 6 for you. Row 7, Jason Wiley in the 33. Then Cullen Johnston in number 55. Row 7, and then in row 8, Chris D. Wheeler in the number 22. Dustin Dean in the 18. Tony Cavett in the number 4. Eric Schaefer in the number 3. Row 10 for you, Ryan Dipple in the 99, and then Jake Fluman in the 234. That's going to be 20th for you. Jason Hand in the 54, and Benjamin Walters in the 81. That's row 11, 22, 21 and 22 for you. 23 on the inside, starting 23rd. Here we go. Dean Quayle in the number 17. Douglas Carlson in the 120. Back there in 24th. Douglas Hess in the 03. Mac Nelson in the 77. That's going to be row 13 for you. And then last of qualifying numbers, Kyle Hall in the 87. My name's Jason. I'm with Signature Esports. There is the pace car for you as everybody gets lined up to go 2 wide and go green flag racing right here for the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Pacing around, and a beautiful little pace car right there. We are looking at the pace car, and little front nose action right there. Got some new cameras we're going to try out here for Texas, and kind of dig the pace car. There he is, right there. Looking out the back of, it's like we're going to take a little drop down the 82 of LePage right there. Pace car is going to dive off, and we're going to keep following the leader around the track. I do appreciate everybody out there watching. Of course, and always, make sure that you start a watch party, subscribe, share, do all that stuff out there. No Limit Racing, of course, on Facebook. No Limit Racing on YouTube. Signature Esports on Facebook. Signature Esports on YouTube as well. Dalton Tucker, the number 24, out front, and he is ready to go. Tuned in until Bristol practice. Thank you, Mr. Elrod. I appreciate it. If you want to go ahead and do this now, I'm going to let everybody know what I'm doing after this. I am going to be running with these guys in the next race, which is going to be Talladega. So these guys turn 3 on the exit of turn 4, coming around the front stretch. Looks like Dalton Tucker is going to lead a lap right here in the number 24. Ooh, they're going to wreck right there on the front stretch. no caution out just yet. We're going to see what happens. Still into pit road. Everybody's still going green, so caution is going to come out right there. They're going to slow up. We saw what had happened right there. I'm going to pull up the timing screen, get those events in order, and I do appreciate everybody out there. So here's Mr. Mateo right there. He was off track. Let's back this up just a little bit, as you saw everybody kind of end up in pit road right there. He must have spun out. I'm not sure what happened there. So let's, here it is. There we go. Here they are coming around right there. I'll give it a good pause. Right about here. I do believe it's some high connected racing there. Let's see who that was. Looked like the 44. And we'll come back to it right here. There we are. On the front stretch, it looked like the 82 and the 44 tried to squeeze right there in between the 82 and the doubles. Oh, the 82 hit the wall and then sent them down. Ooh, not good. Almost took out the pace car right there. And there's where that ended up. Everybody checking up. It's back into it. Nice little, almost a save right there. One fast fix for everybody out there. So what we are doing, as you see him trying to get around the pit road, onto the leader. There is the 37, or the, looks like the 94 of Woodward right there in front. Lap 4 being completed under caution. Trying to get around and get some green flag laps in. So what I'm doing after this is I'm going to be a part of the Talladega Super Speedway, and if you donate right now to the channel, and of course during the channel, during the race, whenever I am racing, if you correctly pick the spot that I am that I finish, then I will basically gift back half of the donations. The other half of it, of course, goes to my PCs for drivers. So by doing that, you guys get a little incentive. 1 to 5, 10, $100, whatever you want to do. Do that out there, and another way to help generate some things. Thank you guys out there on Twitch. Thank you on Facebook, YouTube, on multiple channels. And also, I think I'm on my personal Facebook account too. So 6 different places is where I'm at. And I quite enjoy being on the broadcasts with you. But I am going to race here in just a little while with everybody. So in order to do that, make sure you go to twitch.tv/signature esports. If you go to the About section, there is a donate link right there. In the donate link, if you do it there, it'll pop up on my screen over here. And I will make sure that if you correctly guess that where I finish. Thank you, Mr. Aaron. I appreciate that as well. But if you do donate over there and you correctly guess no matter what stream you're in, put your number in there for me, and I will write it down as I go. And yeah, you'll get half of the money, the collected money. So a great opportunity for you guys to win something, and of course donate to a great cause in the long run. But we'll have a lot of fun with it. Aaron Mack out there on Facebook, great coverage, Jason. Love watching the trucks along with racing with them. Absolutely, these guys are great. The No Limit Racing series, always a fun series to be a part of and to watch, of course. And always, we appreciate the drivers to be out there, and some new drivers out there as well. This is the beginning series for the advancement into the Pro Series, so you have to compete here before you can be eligible for the Pro Series with the No Limit Racing series. So I do appreciate everybody out there gaining the momentum as they do. Do believe Trading Paints might not be doing what it's supposed to be doing, so let's refresh Trading Paints real quick, so that way you can see all of these fantastic paint schemes that these guys have. And I want you guys to be ready for them. So lap 5 being completed under caution, slow pace laps around, and here in just a little bit we're going to go 2 wide. Lights are going to go off on the pace car, and we'll be back to green flag racing. While we do, tune in tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 7 Eastern. Pardon me. Little hair in my throat there. I say hair in my throat, but not really. Tomorrow night we have the signature eNASCAR Cup Series qualifying from Bristol. That's going to be a lot of fun. There you go. You're going to see some paint schemes to jump around and change, and quite possibly we'll see what happens with that. 94 looks like he might not be running with the rest of everything. So we will try to make sure that we refresh that. So I'm going to put you on a pause screen real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Back to double file they are. Apologize about background noise there, but they are getting ready to go green flag racing once again. Lights are off on the pace car. You see a long look at Texas Motor Speedway right there. 90 laps is the goal, as they are all right there. Looks like somebody trying to sneak back up in the lane right there. Beautiful look at the Texas sky right there, of course. Current look at your race leader, J.D. Woodward, has led 4 laps of the 7, and pace car is going to go off, and now we're going to see some things run themselves around, waiting for the green flag, and they are off to it again. Here they go, 94 out front. There's the 23 on the outside, Caudell. Then the 00 on the 15 right there as well. So great run coming forward. There is Woodward, Caudell, Dublé, or I'm going to say Dublé for double northeast, and then Donald Wooten out there as well, running that 4th position. A bunch of shimmy and shaking going on there. Trying to make sure they don't go 3 wide too early. They are 2 by 2. There's the 23 trying to make a move on the inside of the 94. Gets into him just a little bit right there. Caution's going to come out, and a little bump in action. J.D. Woodward still out front. Couple little cautions early. Cautions do breed cautions. Let's go back and we're going to take a look at where this happened. Jason Hill is right here. See him slide up just a little. He gets up into it. There's the 3 who slid up just a little bit right there. And looks like that was the 03 or the 3. The full-on 3, Eric Schaefer. We're going to back that up. We're going to follow along with him. Here he is. A little far chase action. Let's see what happened right here. So they're coming around into turn 3. There's the 3. Ooh, the 81 gets up to him. Oh, the 3 just gets loose and collects the 81. A little net code drive through right there. Things do happen, and a little shame that it did, but we saw it as it was. The 3 gets turned around. We're going to see how lap 10 turns out for everybody. See if he is going to come down pit road. He is right there. So look at pit lane. A couple of cars taking it right there as everybody comes across and starts their second round of pace laps. 2 cautions so far to One lead change, sorry about that. I thought it was two, but one lead change. J.D. Woodward out front, Caudill out there as well. 2 cautions for a total of 6 laps so far. Race summary as it stands, brought to you by yours truly. J.D. Woodward out front, Josh Caudill, Scott Wise, Mr. Dean, and Dustin Dean out of the Carolina area, and Brian Dublé double. We're going to call him, what do we call him? I want to remind everybody, you see him up on your screen, the indestructible rubber ball, Toys by Hank, or a ball by Hank. It's an Amazon product. Make sure you get out there and search for that. That's what this race is brought to you by, of course and always. For the season as it stands, Nova Racing is going to get up there now. Schaefer P3. There's a wheel in practice tonight too. Yes, absolutely. Sean Copeland can't wait until the practice for the Cup Series at 9. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. These guys are wild in the trucks. They are going to have a lot of fun with them. Also, I want to make sure that we mentioned the caution sponsor. And I didn't see a lucky dog come around, but we'll go over that as well. Caution sponsor for all of Sean, I hope you get a top 5 as well. Caution sponsor right there on your screen, Wise Guy iRacing Graphics. You can find him on Facebook. If you need a paint scheme for your vehicle, whether it's trucks, cup cars, Mazdas, whatever you're driving out there on iRacing, look this guy up, Wise Guy iRacing Graphics, Scott Wise, who you see in 3rd place right there. That's your gentleman who is taking care of that. There's JD. Look at JD Woodward. It's got the Esports Series on the back. He is just going with a flat black paint scheme right there. Look at his nose right there. Kind of looks nice. I guess I was just not seeing it the right way. There it is. There's the Fanatec on the top of the hood right there. And there's a look out his rear window. Like my cameras, there is a look on the upper part of that as they get ready to go too wide. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. And my favorite graphic that I've ever made is, of course, the lucky dog. I didn't see who the lucky dog was, so I apologize about that, but plus lucky dog lap around there somewhere. Somebody came up there and got a lap back. Go to powdercoatplus.com with a K to find out more information about what they do. They ship. You can ship to them, and they'll reship it back to you. They're located in Daytona Beach, Florida, but they will ship all over the United States. They have high-end materials, and they will make sure to set you up with a fair price. powdercoatplus.com. That's powder, K-O-T-E, plus.com. If you want to be a part of the Signature Esports broadcasts as well, I do offer broadcast sponsorship starting at $10 a week for just a little old banner. If you want a commercial done up for your business as well, we reach roughly about 14,000 people a week. And it's been kind of nice. We're growing our following on Facebook as well. Twitch is growing as well. Make sure you give us a like and share. You can be a part of that. Get a hold of us on by emailing me at jason.followell, F-O-L-L-O-W-E-L-L at signatureesports.com, or you can go to Facebook, hit that direct message to us, and I will hook you up with some rates and hopefully get you guys some things going on out there. Sean, let's see what else you were saying out there. I think that remember, brakes on the left. Use your head. Can't win on lap 1, and that's what we've seen. So hopefully we get a long green flag run in here to make fuel an important strategy. There's the 94 right there as we are about to get back underway. Lights are off on the pace car, and we're going to see some cool things happen, I'm sure. There is, look at him. There's the 23 of Caudill lining up outside of him. Scott Wise in a 31 right here has the 18 of Dustin Dean on the outside of him, and then Brian Dublé He's going to be back here in fifth position in the 00. There he is. He's going to have Donald Wooten, the number 15, starting outside of him. Here's a long look at the backstretch as they're getting ready to come into turn 3. Thank you everybody out there for watching. Make sure you, if you're on Facebook, start a watch party. Share that stuff out there. Get everybody involved. We're going to go back to the green flag racing here in just a moment. There is the pace car coming out of turn 4. It's No Limits, Texas. That's a good name for this this track right here. So the exit of turn 4 is right there. You're going to see the pace car dip off on pit road. And currently 94 of Woodward out front, and we are back to green flag racing once again. He got the flag and he was off like a prom dress and is on his way. There he is, the 94 with the 23. He's going to be right there in second. 31 of Scott Wise making a good move early. Those tires have not seen that much wear into them just yet, so maybe some single file racing for a little bit as they continue to go. They are almost single file for just a little bit. Scott Wise making that long turn 4. I see him right there coming across the front stretch, and he might lead at the line. Let's see how they get it right there. 94 tucks inside, and yes, Scott Wise, of course, nice guy, High Racing Graphics, leading right here. 31.94, and then there's the 18 of Dustin Dean out there. He is driving that Ford all the way into the backstretch. You're going to see him come around and here it comes. Turn 4 again, by 15 being completed under green flag conditions. I do appreciate every single one of you out there. Thank you for all of the new follows. J-Dub, I appreciate you out there. Stephen Brow, or Stephen B-A-R-U-G-H. out there on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Wheels2224, new follower as well. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Here is the 31 of Scott Wise. He is out there coming out of turn 4 onto the front stretch. The 18 of Dustin Dean looks like he is trying to make a move. That damage on the inside of the 94 of Woodward might be impacting his ability to turn. They are using that low line quite aggressively. The 31 of Scott Wise with 0.3 of a second lead out over the 18 of Dustin Dean. Dean gaining some ground on the backstretch, and normally this is where you would start seeing. Thank you, John Etzel. I appreciate that, buddy. I remember talking to you the other day. New follow out there. 18 going to make the high line, try to work for him as Wise leads at the line. Let's see if that high line is going to be more impactful. As you see a long dip right here, the ground that he's going to gain right there, 1/10, 2/10 of a second. He's going to make this stick coming around to the backstretch. Low line move coming right here. The 18 is going to force the 31 up high. Well, let's see how much speed they're going to carry coming around turn 4 onto the front stretch. The 31 of Wise passed by the 18. Dean is out front, but another crossover move for the 31. So maybe a game of leapfrog as they come around the corner. Absolutely, we got the Bristol race coming up here, and with the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series. John Etzel out there giving us a nice little reminder that Saturday night you're going to be able to tune in live once again. There's the 18 of Dustin Dean out front. Scott Wise had a crossover move and then lost it on the backstretch, so we're going to start seeing the top 3 move away. Let's go back into the pack and see what happened with Donald Wooten. Saturday night, you're going to be able to check it right about 8:05 Eastern is whenever I'm going to go live for the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series, brought to you by Signature Esports. That's going to be a series that we carry over into our eNASCAR series as well here in the next season, right about 5 weeks. We're going to get that one underway, but for the next 3 weeks, we've got the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series, again around the trucks, which are these things right here. We have our own truck series that we're going to broadcast as well. So you get the perk of 2 Cup Series and 2 Truck Series races. Just kind of amazing. Scott Wise looks like he went back out front. So let's take a look at what happened. There's the 18 trying to make a low line pass on the 94. 94 of J.D. Woodward, J.D. Woodward out of the Mid-South area. It's right to the inside door of the 18, and the 18 takes it away, though. as Scott Wise leads one more time. Lap 21 being completed under green flag conditions. And as these three fight, though, somebody that's catching up, there's the 66 of Andrew Moore. And that Toyota, he is tracking him down. Right behind him, Dalton Tucker says 37 on his truck in the McDonald's Chevrolet, but he is for sure marked as the 24 right here. I turn off the numbers so I can see all of the paint schemes. And there is a run by Tucker, as you saw the 31 of Scott Wise get up very high. There's the 18 of Dean giving himself a little extra room. There's the 37, a.k.a. Dalton Tucker right there. Ooh, 94 gets into the back quarter panel of him just a little bit. Hard run to the inside of Scott Wise. Maybe a little shake on the outside right to the bumper. Gets down to the grass. He's going to take that low line run. There is the 37/24 of Dalton Tucker. Getting right to the back bumper of the leaders. I saw him chasing them down and does so as well. John Etzel, thank you very much once again for the follow. It popped up on my screen one more time. There is Tucker making that low line work. There's the 31 of Wise. Top five and now about to be all together. There's the 66 of Andrew Moore right there, gaining spots as well from 5th to 4th now. But Tucker from looks like 8th position now up to 2nd, as I was looking forward where he was just a few laps ago. Lap 25 being completed under green flag conditions. Dean being chased down by Tucker, just 0.2 of a second off. There's the 31 of Scott Wise, has the 66 behind him with the 94, who was up in the lead for a little bit and battled with the top three. Now sitting back there in 5th position. Back there in 6th, though, Mr. Double Dublé. He's back there as well. 37 trying to make a run right there. Here's a battle for the lead coming down to the backstretch. There's the 18 of Dean. He's got Tucker on his outside, and this highline speed might pay off for the 37. Coming around to the front stretch, there they are. Highline speed going to work for, low line speed going to work right there for them, as now you see the 37 of Tucker just eating away at the outside line. Going to make the 18 use those tires up. Nowhere to go for the 18, and you get to hear it right there. You're going to see him right to the inside. This is a good opportunity for that camera right there. As we take a look at our leader, he is about to get past. It looks, oh, maybe not so. They are side-by-side racing and definitely on a groove. There's that turn 1 bank right there into the exit of turn 2, coming around to the backstretch, and now quite possibly Dean has an opportunity to gain some space away, but we shall see, as he is right on the tail of Tucker is right on the tail. He's going to come around with a front stretch and quite possibly have to just sit there for a little bit, let him wear his tires out, but not necessarily. Yeah, good racing now. Long green flag run. We're going to make sure that we're going to see how tires come into play, of course. And Kara, I appreciate you out there as well. I try to make sure we try to show what's going on. It's always fun. And, of course, and always thank you guys for watching out there. Without you, I couldn't be a success. And you guys have definitely given me the opportunity to succeed. There is the 18, the 24, the 31 of Wise, the 66 right there on the tail. There's the 94. So the top 5 doing a great job of trying to keep it out keep it out front. Right back there, somebody that I was waiting to creep up. There he is. He's marked as the 232, but he is the number 5 in all of our hearts. Hank Kasten, if you look at the front of his car, there's the indestructible rubber ball. There's a dog named Hank is what you search at Amazon.com. And he sells one type of ball right now. It's a little wiggly ball. It's kind of cool, and it's good for your dog and safe for your dog as well. So make sure you go check that out. Sean Conklin, this is great racing. Hank Aston working his way up now. He's about to find his way into the top 5, or try to find his way into the top 5, because he is catching all those guys fighting each other out there. So single file racing up there, but you see Hank sees them in his grasp right behind him. As we come back around right here, there's Hank Aston catching those leaders, saving himself for the rest of the field. Here we got to show what's going on back there in the 7th position. There is the 00. He's got somebody to his inside. There's the 23 with Josh Caudell right there. But the 00 making good runs right there, trying to use that Heinlein to his advantage. Tire wear starting to creep in. Most of these drivers have 33 laps on their tires so far, so pit stops are going to be coming in very, very shortly. And Cody Kinsner out there on Twitch. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. Always appreciate you. And you're more than welcome to always look forward to what he's got going on. He's one of our the admins for the Real Racing online Street Stock Dirt Series that we have. As you see, the 00 and Brian Dublé fall another position. He's got a whole slew of people coming around him right now. The 22, the 1, the 281, and the 82, all right there. Trying to track him down. So the 00 trying to use the outside line to his. Ooh, gets a little bit loose right there. Hands the 1 right to the back bumper of him. A little more exciting things going on. All the way up to the race leader, because Dalton Tucker in the 24, aka 37 McDonald Chevrolet out front over Dustin Dean. Just took a little bit of time for him to do it. And he is now out front. Lap traffic about to be part of the factor as they come around. There's the 24 coming down low. There he is running out the line. I like that camera now. I'm glad I made it. Got some people hitting pit road. There's the 37, the 18. And we're going to start looking at pit road and see how everybody is doing. Long look at that big pack coming down. You see them all right there. Large pack of individuals and front end damage on a few vehicles right there. Back to the race leader. There we go. There is the 24 being tracked back down by Dean and the 18. Everybody trying to get those green flag runs in. 36 laps down. And lap 37 is starting to be completed. There is the 18 of Dean. Right on the bumper of the 37. He says, "Hey, I'm right here, buddy." Trying to do a little bump and run, force him on the issue. Trent Barnes, Tony Cavett, Brian Curry, Ryan Dipple, all on pit road. Cullen on pit road. There's about 11 cars on pit road right now. First car not on the lead lap. Donald Wooten still on pit road, currently getting some service and maybe some damage fixed. There is the 18, Dustin Dean. He's going to make the lap traffic hold up to 37, or the 18 is just going to go and use that high line, gain that extra speed on the backstretch. You see cars that are coming off pit road right now as now let's see what happens to the leaders as we are continuing to go green. 18 of Dean is going to put some time in between he and Tucker. Tucker is still out there. Dean going on pit road. There is your race leader, Dalton Tucker, out front, the 24. Meeting a bunch of people as those fresher tires are going to catch him and pass him. The longer that he sits on pit road, the longer that some of these drivers are going to have to deal with it. So I think this time Dalton Tucker's going to go all the way around and come down to pit road, and we're going to start seeing our leaders come to pit road, because once he does, everybody's coming. There is pit lane right there. Someone else is going to lead a lap for a little bit. J.D. Woodward on pit road. Jake Fluman out there in the 234. Looks like he's about 10 seconds off. He just, oh, somebody spins around on pit road. I'm glad I was right there to see that. Who was that did that? Not quite sure, but we'll check it out here in just a little bit. A static camera for you right there. Currently Dalton Tucker out front. And there he is. The 88 of Figueroa is coming around to lead a lap here. The 82 of LePage right there as well. There we go, coming around the front stretch. Race leader, the 82, Russell LePage. New England driver driving a Chevrolet right there. Chat it up in the chat box, guys. I like hearing your comments. The more that you do, the better off that we are in the long run. Russell needing to get down to pit road and get into he's got 38 laps on his tires right now, but he's going to lead a few right here. There's the 31 of Scott Wise. He is out there. Just gained a lap back right there, so he's going to be back on the lead lap. First car off the lead lap right now is going to be the 391 of Stephen Evasius, or 281 of Stephen Evasius. Let me read my numbers correctly. Apologize about that. 281 of he's falling back just a little bit. Stephen Evasius falling back. Hank Caston in the 232. He's one lap down. The first car off the lead lap, but he's going to be passing the 82 no problem in just a little bit. We appreciate everybody out there. Big shout out to all of the supporters out there. There's the 82 of Russell LePage after leading a few laps, coming into pit road. Lap 43 for him, so 40 laps on his tires. There's Eric Schaefer coming around. He is leading a few. He wants to get out there and do a few good things. One of those drivers that we see quite often. He has 34 laps on his tires, so he's got a few that he could do, but he's going to go low and let everybody pass him. A little blink of link. I have a Cat 5 cable for him. I need to see him. There is Eric Schaefer. He's coming to pit road, and Dalton Tucker seems to be still out front as he's coming around to collect his laps. There is Russell LePage gaining his ground. Dalton Tucker looks to be third place currently. There's the 31 of Scott Wise. He's going to be in second place, an Illinois driver. And Caston is in fourth currently. So we're going to see how things work themselves out. There's Dalton Tucker right there. Eric Schaefer still on pit road trying to get his pit cycle underway. We're going to get back to green, or back to what is the regular cycle here in just a little bit. You see Donald Woodlight behind the race leader right there. The number 15 goes up high just a little bit right there. I wonder if he's just a little bit loose. There is the 17 right in front of your race leader. He's going to go all the way around. There's Dalton Tucker. If you don't have him on your team, you should. Guy is cruising right there, 4.2 seconds over Scott Wise. So choosing to pit when he did benefited him quite profusely. So unless a caution comes out, this race is looking to be a lap traffic race. Lap 46 being completed under green flag conditions halfway through this as we speak, or just over halfway. Lap 47 underway right here with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Reminder to go on to NoLimitRacing.net to find out more information about schedule cycles, all kinds of stuff that you can be a part of. First car not on the lead lap is that number 17 right there, Dean Quayle. Good, fantastic driver. I do like Dean. He's pretty amazing. Dalton Tucker out front. Let's check in with some of your drivers with the, of course, the sounds of iRacing. There's my little buddy right there, Hank Caston, number 232 in this race. No expression on his face, cold as ice. You would almost think that he wasn't real. He's driving around the track nice and cleanly. P6 for him right now as we take a look at a few of his statistics. Driver long for him, Hank Caston, about 9.5 seconds behind the race leader currently right now. Currently 6th. He started in 29th, up 23 spots, coming around the bend right there. There is where Hank Caston is relative. There's the 94 right behind him of Mr. Woodward. Hank trying to catch up to the 18, gain a few spots. Dalton Tucker 5.5 seconds out in front of Scott Wise out there. There is Trey Barnes in the number 1. He is in 3rd position. Everybody having a great time out there. Long look at the backstretch coming up right here. There's Hank Caston. I'm going to take a vocal break. I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, real life does happen, as I had to let my pup out there for a second. So I do appreciate you guys sticking with me. There's Dalton Tucker out front. He's got the 31 of Wise. Trey Barnes out here in 3rd place. He is about to catch Scott Wise. Looks like he's a couple of seconds off. Let's go back and we're going to take a look at Mr. Wise. There he is. Long stretch for him. Tire factor going to be another issue coming up here very shortly. They're going to have to pit at least one more time for tires if it doesn't go green flag or maybe even fuel. I'm not sure how it's set up in there, but I can always check. There is some lap traffic for the 31. He's got a little wiggle in front of him. Scott Wise right there behind the 54. He's going to dive low, get right into the 87's path. The 87 going to go up in front and use that Texas line. There's the 31 trying to get past all of that lap traffic. And right behind him, he's going to have Dean, who had Trey Barnes in his path, and then the 66 of Moore. Way out front, Tucker is about a quarter of the way around the track faster than everybody else currently right now. As you see Dalton Tucker have that 8.3 second lead. The 31 losing a lot of ground right there, having to deal with lap traffic as those guys were fighting for position right there. Back to it, though, we're going to take a look back here at the 18. There's the 18 with the 66 on his tail, with the 1 of Trey Barnes losing a lot of ground right there as well. Most of these drivers have right around 20 laps or 21 laps on their tires, so they're going to start feeling a lot. They're going to start feeling very, very tight right now, so they're going to have to use all the space they can get. 54 going up high, trying to stay out of the leader's way. He kind of gets into the wall a little bit right there. There is P4 or P3 to P5 right there. So position 3 of the 18 in the 4th place right there for the 66. And then the 1 right there. Oh, there's a little bit of wiggle going on right there. Oh, gets into the 1 just a little bit. Trying to stay out of his way. On there. Oh, looked like a joystick move. Not sure, but I don't ever pretend to know if that's it or not. That's the 87. Kyle Hall, as now Scott Wise still trying to track down the race leaders. Let's move on back into it. Somebody I was looking at earlier, there's the 232 of Hank Kasten. You see those, he sees those other guys right there in front of him. There's the 94 of J.D. Woodward in front of him. So tires being one of those things that you gotta make sure that you get it done, that's for sure. Lap 62 being completed, 24 laps on Hank Kasten's tires. His last lap was a 32.061, and no doubt going to try to improve those times. 31.714. Race leader right now pulled in a 31.547. Fastest lap on the track in the last lap, 31.306. Completed by this gentleman right here, the number 18. As you see, he can come across that stripe into turn 2. Got lap traffic in front of him and Scott Wise. So he is going to try to maneuver his way around the track. There's the 17 of Dean Quayle right there in that DeWalt Ford F-150. There's a Toyota and a Ford right behind him as well. So the 18 right on the tail of the 31 says, beep, beep, I'm right here. There's the 66 of there as well. Good little race going on. 17. Oh, up into the wall. Looks like possibly caution's going to come out. It is. The 17 right there gets into the wall. And what? There he is. There's the 17. Take a look. There he's going to be right here. He gets up into the wall, gets into the 1, turns the 1. Caution's going to come out. And now I believe everybody's going to get in the pit road. 17, engine failure, stuck into that wall. And no doubt going to have to tow, it looks like. We'll try to make that thing all the way around. I'm not sure if he can. It's just stuck. iRacing stuck. Hopefully he doesn't blow his engine right there. I wanted to see if he got out of it or not. If he had to reset or... Old Dean, he did have to reset, blew his engine, and is going to have to wait for a tow. And while he waits for a tow, reminder that all of our cautions brought to you by, of course and always, there's the race leader coming on pit road right there. There's the 37 of Tucker. He's got the 00 in front of him. He's going to use that outside lane to stay at speed. Make sure that he does. There's the 49-mile-an-hour speed limit. Nice wreck right there. There's some extra smoke from the blown engine of Mr. Dean Quayle. Don't know if he used his reset, but he's definitely going to be there now. Long look at the exit of pit road. Going to start seeing everybody come out of here. 4 fresh fuel goods and a splash of Sunoco fuel. And we'll see what happens here. Now it's going to be very interesting to see how the next 25 laps go, because now everybody's back within pace of each other, so Dalton Tucker has some company. We appreciate everybody out there, of course, and always. Thank you for cheering the one bit. I appreciate you, Mr. Sean Conklin. There we go. We are there for a little bit. All right. Looks like your free pass car there was... Jake Fluman, the first car, 1 lap down currently, as you're going to start seeing people come around the pit road. So he would be your lucky dog. Of course, and always, lucky dog. Brought to you by PowderCoating for all of your powder coating needs. You can send them pretty much anything. Ship it to them. They'll ship it right back once it's done. Good process, high quality products, materials for anything that you need. If you get a sim rig that you need powder coated, get a hold of them over there. PowderCoatPlus.com out of Daytona Beach, Florida. One of those American companies that you just gotta love, and that's Powder, KOTE Plus.com. Lap 67 being completed under caution after 51 laps completed under green flag conditions. Race summary for you. 3 cautions for 12 laps so far. And, 53 laps completed under green flag conditions. But a 51 lap long stretch right there. That's what I have for my numbers. Dalton Tucker out front, and we've had 9 lead changes over the course of this race. And currently, your top 5 as it stands wouldn't be expected. There's the 00 out there ready to take his wave around. Brian Dublé is going to be your lucky dog. Tucker out front, Scott Wise in the 31, AJ Moore, Andrew Moore in the 66. There's the J.D. Woodward, the 94 back up there. Dustin Dean in the 18 has been up there pretty much all race. And now you're going to see all these free pass cars come around as well. Trying to get those laps back. They're going to go back to double file. There's the 54 out there ready to get a lap back. So your lucky dog was there. .33 laps led for Dalton Tucker, A-class driver with almost a 5,000 I rating. That's a driver that's doing good. Shout out to your buddy, the 88 of Figueroa, giving you the link to check this out. It's absolutely fantastic. I appreciate you doing so. Broadcast almost 7 days a week here very shortly. We have all of our leagues starting, and everybody's finishing up their seasons and their downtime. So let's see how the 88 of Figueroa is doing. He is way back here. And take a look at his stats. He started 11th, currently 9th. He's up to fastest lap of the race, 29.951. And let's see if the pressure is getting to him. Here's a look at the back of his National Guard Chevrolet. He's got a hard expression on his face too. He's stone cold and expressionless, not shaking, not doing anything, just got that wheel directed where he needs it to go, and maybe making some moves right here. We'll see how it goes for him right here as when we go back to green flag racing. We're going to have 21 laps to go. Lap 69 being completed under caution. They are back to double file. Double file restart as they come around to the backstretch. You're going to see Dalton Tucker right there up front. That McDonald Chevrolet all right there. And normally we talk to the drivers and stuff like that, but I kind of want to give them the opportunity to just relax and drive and not have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be pulling them in if something happens. So things about to get back to hot and heavy. Let's see if cautions breed cautions, because that's what happened in the first one. So maybe we can finish it under green. Maybe we have a green-white checkered. Maybe they wreck at the line. It'll still be fun, no matter what. Yep, Mr. Josh Caudell is fast, of course, from Dinkum, a.k.a. the Dunkin' Donuts team. Wheeler's out there. Looks like he's doing a good job. He is up to 12th from 15th. Caudell, the 23, started 3rd, is currently 10th right now. Somebody who's fast, though, there he is, the 24. Took the green a little early there. I'm not sure if it was on leader's choice or what there, but none of my problems. right there. Hank Caston making a move right there. There's the 31 of Scott Wise. These guys just have to run good laps. There is lap traffic already. Somebody had to come around out of pit road. So let's see how this comes into play and see how the speed just yet. There's the 31, has the 94 right there. There's the 37/24 coming around the front stretch. He's going to lead another lap right here. As these guys are almost together, Hank Caston making them work. Hank Caston, a team owner right there. He wants to test these guys as hard as possible. There's the 15 of Donald Wooten right there. Everybody going to have to dodge and weave the 15. Here he comes, 3 wide into turn 3. Hank Caston right there in the middle. Splits the difference. The 15 goes high. There's the 37, has the 94 Woodward right behind him. There's the 31. Little bob and weave. There's Hank Caston right into the back of the bumper. Not causing any issues. There's the 18. Caston going to dive down low. 31 stuck up high, but that's not a bad thing as they come around the backstretch right there. He's going to carry a lot of speed. And let's see what he does in the corner. 3 wide going into turn 3. Hank Caston on the inside of the 18. And the 31 checks up, gets right behind the 18 right there. Hank Caston trying to push their buttons, wanting to test whether or not they are worthy to be on his team. 5 of Caston, a.k.a. the 232. There's the 94 Woodward Tucker right there as well. Coming around the backstretch, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The Chevy trying to pull a draft away, but there is another caution. They say cautions breed cautions, and it kind of happened. Off track. Somebody. Let's see what happens here. At least that's what it's telling me. I'm not sure what happened there. There's the 31. There's the 5. This was just a few laps ago. Not sure what happened to bring that out. That's not necessarily the correct thing that happened. I'm not sure. So let's see. There was that 3 wide move that you saw right there. Look at the blimp, maybe. Maybe. 3 outside. I don't see it. Let's see. Let's see. We're just checking. I don't know what happened. Looks like Mike Caterino had the fastest lap in a session. Dustin Dean on pit road. So, not sure. Dogs in the background. Got to answer the door. Be right back with you. Sometimes, like I said, real life happens. This caution brought out Not sure why it was brought up, but either way, let's get back to it. So some pit stops being made right there at the end of the situation. So that's going to be interesting with some fresher tires out there. Most of the cars on 11-lap tires. And then this caution brought to you by, of course, Wise Guy iRacing Graphics. He's going to be the Wise Guy iRacing Graphics on Facebook, so make sure you check him out. And then, of course, and always, make sure that you get a hold of Powder Coat Plus for the lucky dog right there. The lucky dog for this session would be Ryan Dipple, who came back around. He is at the end. So we will see how that goes. Lap 76 being completed under green flag, or under caution. We are not under green flag conditions just yet. Make sure that you get out there and you donate to the About channel if you want to be a part of the little session that we're going to have here next. If you donate to the stream and you get the position that I finish correct, then you will win half of the entire pot that we're going to put together for it. So that's how that goes. 5,000 I rating is pretty good for sure. Thank you, Cody, for talking it up out there on Twitch. Mr. Dinkin Flicka himself out there. And then, of course, and always, thank you to all the viewers out there making our streams as good as they are. Without you, I couldn't do what I do. So, Dalton Tucker out front. There's the 94 of Woodward. Hank Kasten's there in third as well. Let's take a look at your top five, brought to you by Signature Esports. Dalton Tucker, J.D. Woodward, Hank Kasten, Russell LePage, and Michael Guidry, another name that you're going to be very familiar with, in at 6 at Toyota. So 4 Chevys and a Toyota out front, and then followed up by a couple of Toyotas and 3 more Chevys. And I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, lucky dog coming around. Wrapped up into that. There is powdercoatplus.com's information. Powdercoat with a K, K-O-T-E. Get him all squared away. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing right here, and when we go back, it'll be about 12 laps to go. They are double. There we are, back to it, guys. We're going to go green flag right here. Pace car off, 37 out front, 94 on his outside, gets to it. Kind of jumps it a little, but still all right there. There's Hank Kasten. He's going to be right there in third. He's got the 94. So the 24 of Dalton Tucker, a.k.a. the 37 of the McDonald's machine. Getting an early jump on what happens there, so didn't kind of get to the restart zone. Have to make sure that I understand what they're doing there. Tucker, 94, 232 of Kasten. Kasten up there in second. He's chasing down Dalton Tucker in that 37/24 machine. Gets right to his rear bumper. He will push it if he has to. Lap 80 being completed under green flag conditions. Caution's going to come out one more time. And Caston's going to be right there on the restart. So we're going to see how that's going to shake up for everybody. Like Guidry and Wiley involved in that. Jason Wiley in the 33 machine. There he is. It's like, oh, looks like the 3 gets into the back of the 33. Nowhere for the 33 to go. I'm not sure what the 3 was doing there. And then there goes the pace car in between them. So turns him around. Doesn't really get hardly any damage out of that. Just some rear quarter panel damage. So looks like he got turned. Jason Wiley was going to be the lucky dog in that situation, and now it's going to be at the end of the cars off the lead lap. Dakota Wilson's going to be your lucky dog out of this one. And let's go back to live conditions. There he is, Jason Wiley back there. Currently 23rd. I started 13th. If you want to know where to find him, Jason BI Racing on Twitch. That's the guy I'd like to shout out. Make sure you go and follow him as well. And if you guys follow me out there, if you are a part of the Facebook group, sign up for Twitch. I'll follow you as well. If you want to get into your esports gaming, do that, of course, and always. And, you know, I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it. Let's find where he is at. Live right here. Let's see if he is on here anywhere. Should be on here. Where are you at, Mr. Caston? Maybe I might just be missing him. That might be what's happening. I might just be missing him. I don't see him out there, so I was going to talk to Hank Caston and see if he was ready to go. See what he was going to have for the race leader out there in the 24 of Mr. Tucker. Started first, currently first, is led 46 of the 82 laps completed, so 36 of those have been completed by somebody else. Well, I appreciate everybody being out there and watching the live conditions. I do thank you all for, of course and always, giving us an opportunity to entertain you. So I want to give big shout out to someone who's going to be in my broadcast here very shortly. He had some power issues last night, but he will be broadcasting the Tuesday night races with me, so I have to give him a big old shout out, Mr. Michael Woolley. You're going to see a lot of us together. We're going to have a lot of fun, and you know, it's just going to be great. Just going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, that's for sure. Here's going to be your two. They're not going to show up right now. Oh, it's because I moved them. All right, lap 83 being completed under caution. Lights are still on the pace car. Let's run down what's going on right now. So there's the 24, and then you've got the 232 of Caston right there. It says number 5. There's the 94 of J.D. Woodward. There is the 6 of Michael Guidry. Then behind him, we're going to have the 66. There he is. Then the 82. Then the 31 of Scott Wise. There is the 88 of Figueroa for if Mr. J-Dub is still out there. And back to it again. Caudell, the 23. Somebody gave him a shout out earlier. The 22. Or the 4, whichever number that's going to be. There's, oh, there is the 4. There's the 22 out there as well. Not sure. Oh, that's Chris Wheeler. Wheeler's got, that's Dinkin Flicka guy. Then Tony Cavett out there in the 4. There's the 18 of Dustin Dean. He is there as well. 55 of Johnston right there. Brian in the 00, Mr. Double. And then all the way back here, everybody kind of checked up kind of hard, ready to go double file. And we will come back to it again. Last car off the lead lap is going to be the the 81 of Benjamin Walters. Some of the still there. Appreciate you, of course, and always. So Figueroa up there in 8th place, making some ground for you. So keep cheering him on. Keep rooting. Keep doing what you got to do. Lights are going to go off on the pace car on this lap, and we go back to green flag racing. You're going to see it. We're going to have 5 to go. So this is about to get interesting. On the next stream, after I'm finished with this one, you're going to ride along in the cockpit with me. I'm going to stream it right here on Twitch, and I'm going to stream it on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, Jason Followell out there. And then, of course, I'm also going to stream it on the Signature Esports Facebook page as well. We're going to basically take bets on where I'm going to finish. And so buy your donations out there, what's left of the donations benefits PCs for drivers, where we build PCs for drivers who need them, or for people who need them to continue their esports gaming platforms, so that way they can still have some kind of social connection to the outside world. So that's what we do that for. That's what all that means. A lot of people out there battle depression, especially during this time of need. So we try to help them out. We get one recipient all NVIDIA graphic drivers and top-of-the-line systems. I even put 2 solid-state drives in there for you, so that way we're just making sure everything's good. So make sure that you tune into that. Donate to the stream on our Twitch page, and I will see it. There's the 37. He's going to get that jump. Didn't quite wait for it to go green again, but that's on what he is doing right there. There's the 37 and the 5. Guess that's the point, to not know. That wouldn't work at Talladega, that's for sure. That's going to be the next race. I'm going to be in it. You're going to ride along in the cockpit with me, and I will try to do the best that I can. And if you choose the right position where I finish, you will win half of the money that is donated. The 5 right there on the 37. What has Hank got for him? They're going to go 3 wide into the front stretch. Oh, no, they're all close. There's the 5 right there with the 94. The 24 of Tucker is going to have to defend. There is Hank Caston. He is going to come up high. He is going to have company right there with the 94 on the inside. Hank Caston going to dive hard down the 94 of Woodward. So Tucker, Caston, Woodward, that's your top 3. There's the 6 right there as well. Somebody's going to do a bump and run. It's going to happen. You're going to see it. 3 to go right here. Hank Caston dives hard down to the inside of the 94. There is Caston pushing the 94 up top. The 37 right there as well. It's going to come down to the wire. Here it is. We're going to come around into turn 3 on the exit of turn 4. Caston right there on the bottom line. It's got a lower groove than the 37. You're going to see it right here. He's going to get right to the bumper. Right to the front stretch. There it is. 2 to go right here from Texas Motor Speedway. He is going to force the issue. 5 has to check up quite a bit. Caution's going to come out. First attempt at a green-white checkered. And it takes 2 laps to get to a car, or to get to one of these trucks. So these 2 Chevys really battling it out. There is Tucker. He's going to have to hold it off and continue to hold him off. Looks like we had quite a few drivers involved in that last one. Rubin was one of them. There's Jason Wiley right there. Oh, blinks out just a little bit. Everybody kind of gets collected. So let's go back. We're going to rewind and do this way. There is Donald Wooten going for a ride into the catch fence. All right, so there's the 3 of Schaefer. He is right there. The 3 turns the 15. Man, the 3 just kind of, it's 2 wrecks caused by the 3 of Schaefer turning drivers like that. And Donald Wooten on his hood, spinning like a top, ends up right side up. What a crash. What a wreck right there. Holy goodness. And he had to tow back Eric Schaefer back out there as well. All right, let's go back to live conditions. Take a look at how things are lining up, because we're going to have our first attempt at a green-white checkered. I believe there's 2 attempts, so we will see how that works. Dalton, Tucker, Caston, and Guidry. That's your top 3. Andrew Moore, the 66, is going to restart outside of Guidry in 4th place. Then we've got J.D. Woodward, who's going to be in 5th. Dustin Dean, of course, and always, he is back up there in the mix. Let's go back up to where the race leaders are. There they are. There's the 24 of Dalton Tucker out there. Long look at those guys. They are ready to go. They are ready to push it as hard as they can. If you like what we do, make sure that you show your appreciation. Give us a like and share on all the Facebook platforms. No Limit Racing on Facebook. No Limit Racing there in YouTube. Of course, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Signature Esports on Facebook. Signature Media Esports Broadcasting on YouTube. We are gaining followers, and I get a fancy little link if I get 100 followers on YouTube. So if you haven't done it, go out there and follow us on YouTube. I want that fancy little custom link that I don't have to use all the letters and numbers, and I can be like, hey, go find Signature. Yeah, we want to do that. You can also find us on Instagram, Signature Esports on Instagram. Please go follow us out there. If you've got Instagram, by all means, go do it. Keep forgetting I have Instagram. I have Twitter too, but it's more personal than anything else. Lucky Dog! Jason Wiley now is your Lucky Dog, one of the Lucky Dog candidates, so if it happens again, he's going to get a lap back. He is the first car and only car 1 lap down right now. Benjamin Walters on pit road. He is 3 laps down. Dean Quayle back on the track. He is 4 laps down. And Eric Schaefer, Donald Wooten, Douglas Carlson, Ben Curry, all of those guys out there as well. Brian Curry out of the Atlantic area. Looks like he is disconnected. We've had 4 drivers put DNFs up right now. That's going to be Stephen Evasius, Trent Barnes, Jake Fluman, and Brian Curry. Jason Hand on pit road getting repairs right now. Douglas Carlson on pit road as well. There is everybody's. I do see it. We Racer 1987. Thank you very much. I do see that out there. You have 4 drivers not completing. And let's see. Hank Caston out there. Hank the He-Man Caston, as he's better known to some of the people there in Discord. Out there in second. He's going to restart right behind, or right outside the 24 of Dalton Tucker. And a little bit about, let's see what's the difference. There's Dalton Tucker, started first, still the fastest lap, 29.875, has led 57 laps. And then if we move over to the 232, started 29th, worked his way through the field, ran a 29.950. Last lap was a 59.47 because they're under caution. And E-Class rider with a 2700 rating. So somebody who definitely pays attention to what's going on out there. Look at everything so far. Here comes our first attempt at a green-white checker. We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Remember, thank all of our cautions. Speaking of Hank, indestructible rubber ball out there, a dog named Hank. Make sure you go out there and go to Amazon.com to find out more information about that. He's got one up there, some jiggy wiggy thing that it's really, really stinking cool looking, and my dogs love it. I love it. It's great. It's good for their teeth. It's not a tennis ball. So always good things. Hank, a great guy to deal with as well. There's the 24 Tucker, Hank Caston, the 6 of Guidry out there. And of course, Wise Guy Racing Graphics sponsors all the cautions with the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. And of course, powdercoatplus.com for all of your powder coat needs. You can ship direct to them, small or large, and they'll ship it right back to you. And yeah, they'll take great care of you. Of course, Powder Coat with a K. That's powder, K-O-T-E, plus.com. Daytona Beach, Florida company. The true American entrepreneurs. Lights are off on the pace car. Speaking of entrepreneurs, I want to. I love it. Signature Media, Jay's Signature Photography and Printing. And, of course, now Signature Esports, something that I am very proud of and I'm proud to be a part of. I like spending my evenings with you. But to always remember that I can't do it without your support. And these drivers are here to support your entertainment as you look at the backstretch right there. 2x2, ready to go. Green, white, checkered right here from Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to see it happen again right here. One more time. Another green flag. We're going to see possibly that 24 do exactly what he did this last time. Take off whenever the pace car is right there in pit road. There is the heated measurements and waiting for it. He's going. Now he's going. There's the 5 of Caston getting up to speed. 24 of Tucker getting a long run at it, and we're going to see it happen. Dalton Tucker pulls away. Caution's going to happen. Another green-white checkered attempt as Dalton Tucker jumps the restart a little bit there. And I don't say jump like in he did something wrong, as in he pulled away. There was nobody catching him. Where did the caution happen? It happened everywhere. Looks like Mac Nelson was involved. Here's the restart right here. There's the 12, the 99, the 80, 77. This is everybody. Let's see. 99 gets into the wall. That's what happened. Turns a bunch of people. Holy goodness gracious. The 99 popped the wall. So Ryan Dipple, that was part of it. Mac Nelson involved in that. Cautions breed cautions. Let's see what happens. Can we finish this under green? This is going to be the last attempt at a green-white checkered as you see smoke pouring out of the 80 right there. Is now the 77 having to wait on that truck to get all the way back around. Top 5 currently: Tucker, Caston, Guidry, Moore, and Woodward. That's where it's going to stand. Can anybody anticipate that restart from the 24 in order to, which I think I do believe the 80 just died, needing to get himself around right there. There's the 77. Hopefully no black flag for him as he comes around to meet the rest of traffic. And if he does, then I'm sure that'll be something that'll be taken care of. Race summary: 7 cautions for 26 laps and 70 laps completed under green flag conditions currently right now. So they're going to tick away 11 lead changes, 1 more attempt at a green-white checkered, and it's going to be a lot of fun. One more time around the track, and yeah, most definitely have a lot of fun. All right, so lots of commercials to work with you guys on here. You're going to see those very shortly. I'm going to play the NASCAR Cup Series stuff, and I'll be right back with you. That's wonderful, probably for you guys to hear. Appreciate everybody out there still waiting and watching and enjoying this race. It's been an eventful race thus far. A lot of moves, a lot of laps led, some good wrecks. Donald Wooten spinning like a top was kind of fun. Hope everybody out there is having a great day and a great evening right here. We are not done yet. This is going to be race 1 of 2, but the second race you get to follow along with me. So get in there and watch it with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you are watching on Facebook and Twitch, and we will get all of that taken care of here in just a little bit. They'll put the practice up and we'll go from there. There is the 37, the 5, the 6, the 66, and the 94. There's the 31 all back there as well. Lights are still off on the still on the pace car, so we're gonna wait and go back to green flag racing once again tomorrow night, qualifying for the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series. We're at Bristol Motor Speedway. Lots of Bristols this week. We've got Bristol tomorrow for qualifying, and then Wednesday night's going to be the race. Or Thursday night's the race, the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series. 200 miles with the Frontline Worker 200. That is, of course, a great little cause that we're going to be racing for. All the men and women out there on the front line, from the doctors, the nurses, to EMS personnel, to our first responders, firefighters, police officers, and of course Joe Schmo that knows how to do CPR. That all of you are out there, so this race is for you, and we appreciate of course everything that you do as well. Lights are going to go off the pace car, I believe, this lap. We're going to go back to double file for this next restart, and it'll be the last attempt at it that we get. So let's see. Lights are off on the pace car. 37's out front, or the 24 is out front. Dalton Tucker, Hank Caston out there as well. While we do it, I want to make sure that you guys do know that on Friday evening, I'm not going to broadcast it, but we do have a Wheel and Modified series that we're starting back up here, and that's going to be on Friday night. Saturday night, we have the Gander Mountain Truck Series, the Saturday Night Fever Truck Series. That's going to become the Signature E NASCAR Truck Series. We're going to have that this Saturday. We're going to be back at Bristol. And what else? Where else are we at? Sunday, I believe we're going to do a sample run of the Dirt Street Stock Series, so I'm going to try to get that. We might broadcast that one. We'll see what happens there. But that's when Sunday nights are going to be for us. And then Monday nights are going to be the No Limit Racing Pro Series. We're going to have the duels at Daytona next Monday. We watched qualifying last night. The grid has been set. The pole position has been earned for the Daytona 500 with the No Limit Pro Series. And the outside pole position has been earned as well. So they are battling for third and fourth and getting a lot of practice in. So there's the 37, there's the 5, 6, 66, hits the line, they're gone. There goes the 5. Hank Caston gets a better start there, the 37. He's just going to have to chase him down. 2 laps to go. Dalton Tucker out front. Hank Caston right there as well, there to try to run that line down. There's the 6 inside the 66. Dalton Tucker out front. Caution's going to come out, and I believe, is there another attempt at a green, white, checkered? Or is that just going to be the end of the race? Normally, there's not 3 attempts at a green, white, checker, so I'm a little curious. Thank you for cheering. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like the bits. And there it is right there. Going to come around and meet the pace car once again. Dalton Tucker. Hank Caston right there. We are going to have another attempt at a green, white, checkered. So, that's how it goes. They were trying to get underway. Let's see what happened, though, as everything kind of worked itself around. Looks like Mr. Wheeler was right there. There is Chris Wheeler in the 22. He's got the 82. Oh, the 88 was right to the bumper of the 82. The 00 right there. The 22 had nowhere to go. Spins it out. Here's the caution. back straight. My goodness, there's the pace car. And he is on pit road now. Last car on the lead lap, Dakota Wilson. I'm sorry, last car on the lead lap is Tony Cavett. Now Chris Wheeler is one lap down, but Dakota Wilson's going to be your lucky dog right there. Speaking of lucky dog, I really like PowderCoatPlus.com with a K. All right, back to it again. This is your Wise Guy iRacing caution. Well, it should be the last caution of the race. But don't quote me on that. I thought the last one was. And we're going to go back to it here in just a moment. Alrighty. Appreciate you, John Edsel, again. It's kind of just popping up. You know what we're doing. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And over to it. One more time around, and let's see if that happens again. So cautions do precautions. I did say it earlier. There's the 37. There's the 5. There's the 66. Dalton Tucker out there. I got to make sure I'm not confusing what we do over the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. The Pro Series and the Truck Series here over No Limit, I believe it's on the race leader when they go off, as long as they don't pass the pace car, which is a black flag, a penalty. Pace car has to be in pit road, and then over at the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, it's on the green flag each time, which the green flag on the restarts is in the restart zone here for the NASCAR Series. So that's what we do over there, and just want to make sure that I'm not confusing myself on what they do. So 24 Tucker out there, 232 of Caston. That is 1 and 2. They've been 1 and 2 for quite a while. Trying to get the race underway, and right now on the track we have 17 cars on the lead lap. Dakota Wilson, Dean Quayle, and Benjamin Walters all a few laps down, but they are still out there trying to fight for a position. The thing about racing, the more positions that you gain, it depends on how many laps you're willing to run. So you can't just get wrecked and just leave. Can't do that. Don't want to do that. I still hope everybody is out there having a great time. 37 out there. There's the 5, the 66, the 6, and I believe the 94 of Woodward is going to be in 5th, and Scott Wise back up there in 6th place after dropping a few spots. The 18 of Dustin Dean in 7th, and Joshua Caudill out of the Carolina area is in that 23 machine. He is in 8th position. There's Mark Figueroa, he is. Where is he at? He is in 10th. He started 11th. He's a Georgia native. Brian Dublé, North, I'm going to say double. We'll just call it that way. If I say it wrong, then I apologize about that. I know that we talked about this before, and I'm sorry if I got it wrong. He is going to be in 11th in that 00 machine. Kyle Hall in the 87. He's going to be in 12th. Cullen Johnston in the 14 machine at... in the 55 machine is 13th. Jason Wiley is 14th in the 33. Jason B. iRacing out there. 5 people doing Bristol practice. Well, it does happen. We do have qualifying tomorrow. We will see how the grid sets. It's going to be an opportunity afterwards for everybody to do a practice race. I will make sure that that is up for the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series so that they can get used to driving with each other. I know that we've had quite a few drivers in and out of the practices over the time. Big special thank you to 26 of Mateo out there. I think he's running race controller. Brandon Fronopole is the boss man. Myself included, I am here helping out. I am not necessarily race control. I am the guy broadcasting. Mr. Conklin, it's going to be a good race no matter what. Bristol is Bristol. They had a great race last week with the 25 finishing. I think it was Lawson Peel. That was the winner of the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series race last week. Did a great job on that Barstool Motorsports, or I believe it's Barstool Motorsports Chevrolet. So focused on trucks right now that I'm trying to remember what was going on. But we are going to go back to green flag racing right here. They are on the backstretch. They are ready to go. Thank you. It's Boxmaker out there for the follow. I do appreciate that, of course, and always. You guys are absolutely amazing. After Bristol, we're going to be going over to, with the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, we're going to be going over to the Charlotte Roval. That's going to be brought to you by Black Horse Auto Transport. So we've got that to go. 37 gets a jump. We knew it was going to happen. And it's like clockwork. 37, 5, 50, the 66 is there on the inside. Does somebody have an answer for the 24, Dalton Tucker up front? There is the 66. Hank Haskell's going to make a run at it. We have 2 to go, and they are 4 wide right behind the leaders. About to make it, almost continued in that 4 wide on the backstretch. They are low. There's the 94 into it. 66. Here they go out of turn 4. There's the 5 of Caston all the way to it. Trying to get to the bumper of the 37. Not going to let it up. He's going to do it right here. Gets to him. There's the 66 running up high. There is the 5 of Caston. Gets him loose. Runs him loose. Does it. Turns it. And right there is going to be how it's going to end. You're going to see him come around all the way up to... There's a huge pile up. There they go out front. You're going to see them. There's the 66. And by consolation prize, the 66 of A.J. Moore is going to win it right here. Huge wreck on the backstretch. There's the 37 back there. Everybody just absolutely insane. No Limits Texas. I mean, my goodness. Dalton Tucker was back there on the backstretch. We are going to go back and wow, what a wreck. What a finish. Hank Caston got right to his bumper, turned him. You knew the bump and run was going to come right there. That was a Michael Newbrow. Thank you, buddy, out there, Untouchable Mike out there. Holy goodness gracious. Safety crew, that was huge. I want to go back and take a look at it. Hold on real quick. So here was Hank Caston's run right there. He was on the inside of the 66. You knew the bump and run was coming. You saw it right there. I knew it was coming right into turn 1. He was going to try to bump him and move him. It just so happened that everybody was right there. And here's that crash one more time. There's the 37. Everyone there on the backstretch. 23 was right there. There's catch fences, cars almost flipping over, getting tossed and turned, and what a ride. I wonder what that looked like from everybody's point of view. We're going to back it up one more time. Actually, let's just do this. We're going to do this. We're going to ride along in the cockpit right here. Here's that run. He's coming to the flag. He's taking that white flag right here. Last lap, no more cautions. This is what's going to happen. You knew the bump was coming here. He gets into it, gets turned. You know it was coming. And then all of a sudden, he's just continuing to go. And then right there, you see all of that car. Oh, Hank gets nailed. There's the 17 of Quayle. He's coming around to just try to finish the race. This is the drive-through right here. And does do it. Surprisingly enough, has enough left in the tank right there to get around. And what a finish for... Oh, and he blew it right there. Beats out another car. But hey, that was huge.
Huge, huge, huge wreck. Let's go back. We're going to take a look at it one more time. Let's take a look at it from Hank Kasten's point of view right here in the cockpit. He is right there, right to the bumper. You knew it was coming. Right behind that McDonald's. He gets right to it. Crease, boom, gets into it. Then Hank gets turned, of course, because he's trying to apply the pressure. And then all of a sudden, you see Hank right here get creamed. That's what it looks like. It'll make you dizzy. Dean Quayle got caught up into that as well. Let's just back it up. We're going to move all the way over to Dean Quayle and see what happened with him. So Dean is in the number 17. He's coming around. This is one of the last cars in the lap. He's going to take this low line right here. And so they can't see it happen. They can only see the smoke. And full send. If he was going to make it, he was going to make it. He was just going to try to stay low. And this is the one that flipped 6 or 7 times into the catch fence. Holy goodness gracious. And his car is dead. All right, so back to it. Let's go back to, holy goodness gracious. That was a heck of a, all right, back to it. That was a heck of a race. Nice end to the race right there. Andrew Moore in the 66 is going to be your race winner. Scott Wise, the 31. Michael Guidry in the 6. Mac Nelson finishes 4th. And Dalton Tucker comes home with the 5th place finish after having to pass the 55 of Colin Johnston at the very end of it right there. Colin Johnston looks like his car blew right coming to the line. So top 5 finish for Dalton Tucker. Tony Kvyat, Ryan Dipple, Hank Kasten comes home with a 9th place finish. There is Dustin Dean in the 18. That is your top 10. Moving on back to 20th is going to be Dean Quayle. That was the guy that we saw just flip. And then Joshua Caudell was 12th place. Brian Dublé in the 00. Kyle Hall back here in 16th. And then all the way back, honorable mentions. 120 Douglas Carlson was out there. Eric Schaefer had a few issues out there, but so this is a great way to learn and be a part of all these drivers out there. So, but a lot of fun, and holy goodness gracious, that was great. What a finish! Thank you for the cheer out there, Sean. I appreciate that. 3 bits out there. Amazing. I appreciate all of you, of course, and always. So I will be back here in just a little bit. I'm gonna make sure that we get everything situated so that way you can watch me finish and watch me drive, and you guys can, of course, donate to the stream and make that bet. Where am I going to finish in that next race? So going to be at Talladega here in just a little bit. No Limit Racing Thunder Series, and I will be right there with you here in just a little bit. Appreciate you. I would normally bring in the race winner, but I'm going to let them all cool down. What a race. Torqued Wrench Motorsports 1-2 finish. That's what they said. So that's a team right there. And that's how it goes. So A.J. Moore and Scott Wise. Scott Wise, Wise Guy Racing Graphics. Find him on Facebook. And then, of course, and always, make sure that you check out powdercoatplus.com. If you have anything that needs powder coated, maybe you were building a sim rig and you're doing it out of metal, you want to send it to him to get it powder coated, he'll shoot you a deal. I say a deal. He'll shoot you a fair price, and he'll ship it right back to you. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you here in just about 30 or 40 minutes with Talladega, and you're going to be right along with me in the Wonderland Camp Chevrolet. So thank you, and we'll see you in a bit.